Right now, it's time for the Executive Edge. Papa John's independent board members are firing back at the company's founder. John Schnatter has been trying to regain control of the company after he was ousted following a series of controversies. He first faced criticism last year after blaming poor sales on the NFL's handling of its players' protests during the national anthem. Then this summer, news broke that Schnatter had used a racial slur during a media training session. Earlier this week, Schnatter posted a letter online saying that the board agreed with him that current CEO Steve Ritchie should leave the company and that the board wanted him back as executive chairman. Not so, says special committee of the board. In an open letter issued late yesterday, that committee argued that Schnatter is, in its own words, promoting his self-interest at the expense of all others in an attempt to regain control. The board also says that Schnatter has gone against its wishes numerous times, including in a case in which he allegedly met with Wendy's without bringing Papa John's CEO. We should point out this is different than other former CEO issues because Schnatter owns 30% of Papa John's.
In sports news, Aaron Rodgers is now the NFL's highest paid player. The Green Bay Packers quarterback agreed to a 4-year extension worth $134 million with a maximum potential value of $180 million. I think he makes $80 million in the next 6 months or something. But if you've seen a game on the line, it is pretty amazing. You know, there's how many guys? That one guy, that quarterback, in Rodgers'
no
case,
position in any other sport, really.
I think that's probably true.
Have that importance, yeah.
But he's
so much money these teams have.
They do, right?
But yeah, it's all front loaded. I mean, it's tons of. I mean, I think it's, you know, I'm going to ask Leisman if it's going to move the personal income numbers, you know, over the next couple of quarters because it's that kind of
big number.
Big number.
All right, sparks were flying in New York last night at the Democratic primary debate for New York's gubernatorial race. Current Governor Andrew Cuomo, who is facing a challenge from Cynthia Nixon, who's best known for her role on the hit show Sex and the City. The two candidates clashing on everything from New York City's embattled subway system to President Trump.
The state since 1965.
Can you stop interrupting? Can you stop interrupting?
Can you stop lying?
Yeah, as soon as you do.
All right, New Yorkers will cast their votes on the primary on September 13th.
I know you are, but what am I?
Nanny, nanny, boo-boo.
Did you hear that? I mean, that was... I liked where they got in the argument about how, you know, Cuomo goes, you know, America was never great. And then she goes, not only was it never great, it's the absolute worst. And he came back and said, not only is it the worst now, it's been the worst in history. She came back and said, not just the worst on this planet, it's been the worst country in the entire universe. And then Cuomo came back with multi-universes. It's the worst.
A little heated. A little heated.
That was not.
And they're both trying to.
That was not really in the.
I'm just letting Beck.
That was not. That was not really in the. Okay.
New York is great.
Does either one of them got the slogans? Have they copyrighted that? America never was great and never will be. But that probably.
It doesn't really ring on a T-shirt. Probably not.
Anyway, good luck to who's anybody running on the other side? There's no point, right?
They round somebody up eventually.
They just run. They should just run unchallenged in New York. It's hopeless.
When we
Thank
come
God
back,
for the Electoral College.